1,000 horsepower with 3 electric motors, but it's that V8 4-litre which I want to hear. But is it $2 million? Am I in love that much? Is this the next Batmobile? Here we are with Aston Martin Sydney, and we've got a very special car underneath the British flag. It's the Aston Martin Valhalla. We saw it last year, but we didn't see it with the interior. So today we're lucky enough to have a private viewing and check out the interior. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! The Aston Martin Valhalla. It's in this beautiful concept green. Last year, obviously, we saw it was in the darker green, the one that's probably you're more used to seeing in the Aston Martin F1 cars. So this one is going around Australia before the launch in 2024, and probably the end of it. It's obviously limited to 999. I think Australia's probably going to get around 15, 20 of them. Hopefully we'll get to see a few of them driving the roads of Sydney. So it's got a V8 4-litre, and this one's got 3 electric motors producing just over 1,000 horsepower. I'm really keen to see, how it sounds with the V8 4-litre. But today, let's enjoy the details of the exterior and have a sit inside of the interior. On top of the Aston Martin tree, there's obviously the Valkyrie, which is only limited to 100. Here, the Valhalla sits just below that with 999 units. Australia will get around 20 of them. They're priced at probably around 2 million Australian dollars. 1,000 horsepower with 3 electric motors, but it's that V8 4-litre which I want to hear. It's obviously based on the one that's in the DBX 707. This one's obviously going to be upgraded, more special. The DBS is more of the GT. This is more of the extreme race car. Obviously, Durban rig time, sub 6 minutes 30 is what they're trying to achieve. Let's have a look at the exterior. In particular, let's have a look at that rear diffuser. The rear end of the Valhalla is so extreme. I can't believe that this is actually a street car. This is something that you won't see on many other cars. I mean, even the center, probably the aero is not as extreme as the Valhalla. I mean, if you look down here, it's just crazy how deep it goes. The full carbon, and obviously you got the LED tails and how wide it is. Just the proportion, seeing this in real life. I think the Valhalla is up there. I want to hear the sound that comes out of this 4-litre V8. No doubt the speed of this car will be on another level. Look at it, looks like a UFO. You got the cooling, you got the active aero, and we mentioned the rear diffuser there. Carbon brakes, obviously. Carbon monocoque. I think it's time to have a look at the interior of the car. Here we go. Yep, looks like I own one of these already, isn't it? So here we are seated inside the Valhalla. Wow, the seating position is very, very low. Obviously the seats are, part of the chassis. So you sit much lower. I'm guessing the padding and the size and all that, you probably need it, customized for your body shape. So for me, I probably need the larger size, but how low is this? You're practically sitting on the floor. Visibility, can't see the front because you're sitting so down low here. Kind of struggling to see the front overhang of the car. It's got the wide, carbon sills, but it's, full carbon floor, and, the steering wheel, just the overall design. It's very cool, very futuristic. As a McLaren owner, owning the 650, 720, 765, I think this takes it, another level. I like the interior of the Valhalla. Very, very cool. Good size. Maybe if they had a roadster version and it was at 1.5 million, I'll put my name down. So we've seen the extreme rear, but let's have a look at the front where it is very, very beautiful. There is a lot of F1 aero, happening here. In particular, for example, the bonnet, you got the ducts and the cooling on the bonnet, but then you got the exposed vents here for the hot air to come out of the wheel well. I'm guessing probably for the final street version, they'll probably put some sort of mesh in here, because at the moment there isn't any mesh, and you know, the rocks can kind of just splatter onto the windshield. I'm guessing there'll be a lifter kit on this because this is proper damn low, and there's a lot of the front, you know, the front lip kind of overhangs quite a bit. Bloody hell, that's so, you know, it's so cool, so unique, the front of the Valhalla. I don't think there's anything like it, you know, on the street. Look forward for, you know, when they actually release this car. It's been delayed a few times, but hopefully end of 2024, Aston Martin will finally start building these cars. But I'm kind of really looking forward to how this car sounds and performs, you know. Got high hopes. So there you have it. It's the second time I viewed the Valhalla. I loved it last time, and I'm still in love this time. But is it $2 million? Am I in love that much? Would I sell the McLaren 765 LT for this? Is this a worthy trade-up? Looks-wise, performance on paper, looks amazing, but I look forward to seeing more information, in particular how it sounds and how it drives. Every time I see it, I love it, you know? Makes me want to fork out the cash, but I just need that little bit more. What do you guys think? Should I sell the 765 LT for this? Is this the next Batmobile? Leave your comments below. Anyway, that's another episode of DBTV. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Thanks very much.
Go slowly. Maybe on your right arm. Yeah, go with your right arm. Yeah, keep going. Don't be scared.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Ooh.
It's like you're squatting.
That initial lift is heavy.
That's right. Don't let go. Yeah, that's it.